coming back to this game after so many years of it just being in my memory and not actually played and physically lived, I'd have to say this part is just laughably so convenient that the vault is just like a hop, skip, and a jump from the community where you are so that you can run and do the whole scene. I just find it hilarious. I mean, clearly everyone knows the Boston area is pretty small, and I think my old research and a little bit of my new research, they did very painstakingly try to copy the hills and kind of match stuff up. I'm not going to say they didn't. And of course, with everything, scale has been played with because you can't completely copy scale. You gotta still put it in the confines of the game. I just think it's hilarious how you start off with a guy coming to talk to you about being a part of the vault where you get to do your stats and everything, but yet this laughably very short hop, skip, and jump to the bunker itself or the vault, very convenient. With that said though, I am still very right at home. This is still very comfort food without looking at it in how quickly you get there. And if you try to put it in a less story sense, less game mechanic sense, you're supposed to assume you fled from your house and here up in the hills. It doesn't necessarily, we could say in concept, it's further. We just playing it, they just scaled stuff down. It's way up into the hills, out of the town. It just kind of is laughably because of the size that they set it at. It is quite nice though, because then later when we leave the vault, we will get to see this whole community walk backwards, but now in a apocalyptic, destroyed sanctuary versus this beautiful, not apocalyptic community. Continuing with what I was saying about how the game creators limited to the scale, you don't get to see how many people were frozen per se. The playable area, you have to understand, is not the entire area. And so, most likely, while this was a smaller vault, I have done my own research and there was definitely dozens of people, from as little to about 60 people to maybe around 100. Now, of course, for anyone who's played this, you know, the only people that survive, the only people that survive is, of course, the sole survivor and Sean. Everyone else seems to pass away, and, Going into this knowing what would happen, I forgot just how jarring this interaction is. It happens so quickly. It happens almost without warning. It is a quite kick in the teeth for a first-time play.